I'm instructing my administration to halt funding of the World Health Organization while a review is conducted to assess the World Health Organization's role in severely mismanaging and covering up the spread of the coronavirus.
I think that this is very dangerous narrative, and I think that those who are pushing this are very well familiar with what they are doing. As far as we see China gaining influence, being not a Western power, but being an East power, so to speak, is perceived in the West as a hijacker of the right of the West to dictate who is in charge and what is the narrative with regards to their national interest. And what we are seeing with regards to scapegoating and in naming and smearing the good name of the general director of the WHO, who was a Ethiopian Minister of Health, is that they are calling him, trying to smear him as a China stooge. I think that the blackmail that is coming and oozing from the Republican politicians, because we also have to bear in mind that quite recently a Tennessee Republican Senator Marash Blackburn pushed the resolution 553, which is asking and it is very crucial to remember, asking China to somehow remove a debt which is, according to my knowledge, $1.1 trillion with regards to the United States, and ease that debt. So in one way we are seeing the attacks being waged towards China and Mr. Tedros, but at the same time we are seeing the economic narrative where the Western or United States politicians are trying to somehow pressure China to ease the debt. So it's similar to the situation where I own the money to the bank or I own the money to other person, while I'm somehow trying to blackmail this person that I'm not willing to pay back this money, because if you hold the debt of mine, you have a certain leverage over me, and if I will not pay this money and you will try to somehow exercise your powers to collect the debt, I will call you a aggressive power. And this is what the politicians in the United States are advocating for.
Good morning, everyone.
So what they are trying to do is to blackmail and to push China to the limit, also proposing a outrageous solutions like with regards to the Belt and Road Initiative, where the loans were provided to African countries, East Europe, where I'm from personally, and Latin America, to somehow seize the assets of the companies owned by the Chinese state. And in a situation where China would like to collect back the loans, they will just say no. Collectively. So in this sense, they are trying to steal the money from China, and if the China will try to to collect the money, they will say no, same as the thieves who are coming at night and stealing your property. It doesn't make sense.